Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Combolite, a incremental roguelike about hitting a rock as hard as possible. It's very strange, but in a kind of fun way. It's kind of hard to call it a roguelike, because yeah, it's got randomized upgrades, but there's not a whole lot of gameplay, hence why I was calling it an incremental one. Because this feels more like an incremental game. So there's our first hit on the rock, and it's always the first hit with the cube, nothing more. Okay, deal 30 damage with the test cube in a single hit. Did I? Oh, no, we did 10. So that's good. Hit the orb 10 times with a hunting bow, and 500 total damage with a knife. So 10 times with the hunting bow. Well, we got a hunting bow here. Damage multiplier, permanent damage after every hit, permanent damage after every hit. I'm going to buy the blue gem because we can just barely afford it. And let's take a look at our weapons. So if I move these here, my test cube is literally just a red cube. It inflicts broken armor. We're going to boost its damage by 25. So this is going to hit by 35 on the next round, which means I'll complete this quest, which gives me a damage multiplier to all test cubes. Base damage all hunting bows. Damage multiplier to every knife. We have no more money, so there's not much I can do. So that only hits for a little bit. However, it'll hit more later. Ooh, that was a good hunting bow hit. I don't know if that actually gets me extra money, though. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got $16, not gold. So I can buy another hunting bow. Is not a terrible idea. We could also get the boomerang. We don't have anything that scales off of boomerang. Let's see. Longbow. 10% chance to deal 10 times damage. Inflicts marked. Marked. So next hit is going to be more from a bow. Not a bad idea. We have no knives. The only thing is I like the boomerang. It does more damage. However, I can buy the longbow and a hunting bow, which we want to do anyway. So longbow, hunting bow, hunting bow. Let's see if I can just go kind of hard on bows and we'll see what happens. Yeah, marked so it does double damage. Yeah, it's solid. Okay, so we can collect the reward for the test cube, so good damage. Hit the orb 15 times with the longbow. Luckily, we already have one. I got 28. I could buy the hammer. It is a blue weapon. It does 65 damage in one hit. It does more damage if the armor is broken. That's a very good weapon. I think we are going to snag that. And am I going to be silly and just buy a pair of hunting bows? I think so. Alright. So we're going to take the hammer and we're going to move it here. Because it'll do 3 times as much damage if it follows the test cube. And then we just go into bow land. That's pretty good. Alright, so damage to all katanas, damage for each longbow on the field, or base damage to all knives. Field strength is interesting. Is that all things get plus 30 damage for each longbow on the field? This wouldn't be interesting, but I have no knives, so let's go for field strength, because I have one longbow and I'm hopefully going to get more. Let's see. Well, there's the knife. Oh wait, we can spend 5 gold to refresh the shop. Do we want to do that? I think not. I think we want to just probably buy the blue gem. And I'm just going to slap it on one of these hunting bows. Probably this one. Because at the very least, it's going to get bonus damage. Okay, anything else? I'm going to buy a knife. Because it says 500 total damage with knives, so I should probably have a knife going. I don't know if there's a way for me to undo those, like get rid of those quests. So to some degree, even though I might not be speccing into knives, it's still a good idea for me to potentially have a bunch of them, don't it? Times 2 damage multiplier. Another hammer. Okay, we're gonna lock that. Bonus damage with every hit. Would be incredibly good if I had bought the... Oh, got that. 800 total damage with a short bow. Did I not buy the short bows previously? Nope. I'm a fool. Oh, but I completed that quest so we can actually get the damage multiplier. Sick. Okay, so I'm going to put this donut here on the hammer. And do we want to grab a green gem? Maybe. Can I also see how much damage these do? No. Damn. It'd be nice. I'll have to check if there's like a verbose mode. I think we just go. Or actually, let's buy the blue gem and put it on the knife. I could go for the damage scaling, but that's after every hit, so that's really good on a multi-hit. Yeah, it seems like everything is getting a plus 30 damage bonus. So I was correct that the, oh, there's another knife. There's a short bow. There's another long bow. Lock the knife, skip the rest? I think so. I'll buy a boomerang. I should have bought a boomerang a long time ago. Okay, my damage so far is amazing. We get a buff. Bonus damage to all hunting bows, tempting. 1.5 times damage multiplier for each pair of bananas next to each other. We haven't found any bananas yet. I'm not using test cubes at the moment. Damage multiplier to every hunting bow. It's kind of basic, but it's not a terrible idea. But I think I'm going to go for the group multiplier and just hope we find a banana. I should have gone for the hunting bows. I'm a fool. Whatever. Okay, I have 17. Awkward number. We need to do knife. I'll get a hunting bow. A chance to do double damage. I'm just going to move the knives to the very end. This is 13 out of 28. I wonder if there's an upper limit on how much... if there's an upper limit to how much I can stack weapons. Probably. Okay, so we're going to buy the boomerang. I'm going to lock one of the green gems. And fight. I think we'll be fine. I'm curious how long this goes for. Does it just keep looping until you can no longer hit your goal? Maybe. Currently, we seem to be well within our goals. Okay, so I got 22. We've got green gems. I'm gonna snag this knife. And then that blue. Okay, so we want to apply that to the boomerang. Yep, that's good. Oh. Bleed damage after every hit. Oh, hold up. Because, yeah, we want to actually start with the knives. I was wondering about that bleed-looking status effect. So I wonder if that bleed gives cumulative damage. Like, does that count for the knife? I hope the bleed is stacked into the knife's total damage. Okay, luck-related events, 7.5 times more likely. Damage multiplier for each pair of short bows next to each other, or more luck. I'm actually going to go for the weapon lock. Group multiplier would be tempting. We've already got that for the banana. Another longbow. And I will buy another blue gem. Blue gem, no blue gem. So let's put that there. So banana. 7% chance to create a duplicate of itself after attacking. I'm hoping that it starts duping itself like crazy. The other question is, hopefully these 25% chance to deal triple damage, hopefully that's being multiplied. Yeah, it is. So those random chances on the bow are being boosted heavily. We might have to do another run of this now that I understand some things better. It's time. Choose 5 that remain. Ooh. We're keeping the banana. We're keeping that. We're keeping the longbows. I need one more. Yeah, I'm not breaking any armor, so the hammer is not quite as good. Silly as it sounds, let's probably just grab the boomerang. Okay, so that's kind of loud. Let us continue. Area cleared. Weapons deleted. Starting total. Alright. Snowy Hills. Area 2. So, we definitely want another banana. Deal damage with a banana in a single hit is insane. Hit the orb 5 times with a longbow. Deal a ton of damage with hunting bows. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm gonna grab a banana and a longbow. We're gonna lock these two. Let's take a look at my lineup. Move that there. Unfortunately, we've only got longbows, and that doesn't count as a bow, so this is not going to work exactly the best, but it's fine. Target damage 400, but we've already got the big luck bonus, so my longbows are going to do usually a ton of damage. How the heck am I going to do? Oh, it's total damage with the banana, not... No, 1,250 in a single hit. Ouch. Purple gemstone now. Is very good. I'm gonna buy it. We want to have that apply to one of the bananas. Obviously, it's a little late for the rest of them, but I can save it for next time. Okay, we don't have anything to do with a short bow at the moment. I think this will be fine. I'll buy the short bow anyway. Please give big crit. I don't know if we did necessarily, but that's okay. Luck-related events 5 times more likely. Feel bad. Okay, so we want this one to dupe itself. Yeah, we don't always get the crit, unfortunately. But that's okay. Alright, so I could buy another banana, but I think I'm well in the way to Banana Town. Yep. We have a lot of bananas. So let's buy those hunting bows. And I'm just going to put them after the longbows. Should be good. And then after we're done with this region, I'll have to figure out what I want to do exactly. Oh. All of those bananas count cumulatively towards the goal. Base damage of katanas. Katana. You kidding me? They really want me to go with katanas. We're gonna skip. I don't like the fact that you can have duplicate options there. That feels weird. Okay, so we can collect that one. Bunch of damage to short bow in a single hit. Awkward. Okay. probably just line that up. And yeah, we're starting to get the damage multiplier for every item on the field. Should be plenty. Can't do more. I'll lock the hunting bow. God damn, those longbows are doing insane damage. Oh, because we just got the big boost for it. Okay, well, we're currently fine. It's the most Balatro game I think I've played in a while. I kind of love it. Okay. Yeah, damage with short bow in a single hit is tough. Gonna buy the knife and the red gem. Okay, so we're gonna put the knife in the very front. And then I'm going to boost the short... I'm gonna double the short bow's base damage. Hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, hopefully doubling it makes it do enough. It doesn't look like the bleed, unfortunately, is boosted as hard as I'd like it to. I really wish there was a way I could actually check like a DPS meter or something. Okay, so we can get the banana. Oh, and that's maxed out. Okay, damage for each item on the field is actually extremely good. I just don't know what I'd apply it to. I'm going to snag it anyway. Oh, we're capped. Oh, I can sell things. Any non-purple gemmed banana gets sold at this point. Okay. What do we want to do? Have this apply to this one? Probably. Because this doesn't have a gem. This will give us the purple gem to combo into it, along with the donut. Let's see. Grab another hunting bow. Let's grab one of those. Nice part about the bananas that I didn't even think about is the bananas are also going to make me money. Yeah, we're gonna make slightly less, or we're gonna have slightly less items this time around, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, oh wait, no, the bananas have popped off. They do 10,000 damage per hit. I was gonna be like, the longbows are extremely good. Never mind, it's the bananas. Let's see. No, we're gonna go for weapon luck. We just want to scale that up like crazy. Let's see. Do I want to get a short bow? We have enough money I could actually just refresh the shop, see what I get. Another banana, base gem, knife. Okay, so we're going to move the knife up here. We are going to take... Oh, did I buy a hunting bow, not a short bow? Oh, there it is. I'm going to move that there. If that doesn't work for giving me the damage booster, because the thing is we don't need the donut on the longbow anymore. Like, the longbows still hit for trucks when they get the crit. Well, that was a big hit, I guess. Or something happened. I don't fully know. Banana. Alright. So we have the black hole, but we really do not want that. I almost got it. Alright. Let's try this short bow instead this time around. And you know what? We don't need the lucky clover either. So let's try and stack both of those. Fight? Fight. We're already hitting our quotas, no problem. Okay, this time I didn't go to the void for some reason. Please tell me there was enough damage on the short bow. I appreciate the hitting the orb thing actually has like a different tone. So it's like going up and down the scales. Okay, click. Okay, so short bows get double damage and hunting bows get extra damage. Hit the orb 20 times with the boomerang. Well, that's nice and easy. 15 times with the hammer. We don't have a hammer. Okay. Other big thing is, I think I'm going to sell the short bows at this point. They're not really doing me much good. And yeah, my hunting bows have bonus strength, which is good. And field strength actually turns out to be not as good as I thought it was going to be. So we might do away with the longbows at some point. That's just fine. I think we're good enough. Target 4,000. Yeah, that one crit from a longbow can do like thousands of damage. Oh, it's that longbow, because it's the one that scales based off of how many things I have on the field. But the banana is still very much our king in this kingdom. Okay. Let's just keep going shop luck. Yeah, banana duplicated. I think at this point, hate to say it, we're probably going to get rid of these longbows. Not this one. That's a good one. Oh, I should keep 2 longbows. But any regular hunting bows, even though I know they get the bonus damage. Oops. Might have sold something I wasn't supposed to. Oh well. It's fine. The bananas are going to carry me, regardless of what happens. We just want to get another boomerang so I can get that cycling. Yeah, we don't have a hammer. I guess I could have actually re-rolled for a hammer. That wouldn't be the worst idea. That was the big damage. Alright. So does this give me a full complement of bananas instantly? Because, yeah, how much... Oh, it's time. Choose 6 that remain. Yeah, the bananas dupe themselves. No. Okay. I can keep a banana. I got scared. Where's a good boomerang? There's a good boomerang. Okay, I've got 6. Should be good. We'll want another longbow to put into the mix, but this should be fine. Whoop. I did actually keep two bananas. That's good. Let us continue. Area cleared. So how far do we go? Weapons deleted, starting total 32. Yeah, so the bananas really do multi-dupe themselves if I let them, which is good. Okay, hit the orb 5 times with the test cube. Ton of damage with short bow. Well, we've got a pair of those. Okay, so we've got couple of test cubes rolling. Let's move this short bow here. Give it the boost. Test cubes here and here. That should be good. Because that gives it broken armor, which means that longbow gets a damage bonus. Yeah, I think the big issue is, yeah, whenever you start a new biome, the target is pretty stinking high. I think that's going to be the killer. Okay. I could probably use the black hole, actually. Okay, this is a buff. Equal chance for 0.1, 0.5, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, or 10 times multiplier randomizes after every hit. That's certainly interesting. It is more likely to get a positive result. So I think we are just going to... Do we just super stack that? Yeah, I think we just super stack that. Oh, I guess we don't need the boomerangs anymore. 400,000 damage on that single hit. Absolutely absurd. This is the Balatro of hitting rocks. I know it's like cheap language to just be like, yeah, this is this other game. But it absolutely is just like... Same vibes. Oh, well, that's going to be easy. Total damage with short bow. Are we maxed out? We are. That's funny. We really don't need that many bananas. Give it that. Do we need another lucky clover? Oh, maybe. Here's the question. Oop, nope. Can you double stack these? Buff can be stacked, can remain on the weapon for the entire attack. The main question on this is, does this boost the die? The, like, amount of damage that the die, or... Does... Because it's damage randomizer, does this mean that the luck gets boosted for that die? So that it's always the times 10? Oh, right, I can get rid of at least one of my test cubes. And yeah, all those duplicated bananas, they still get added to the end of the tableau, which is nutty good. Oh, did I get rid of my boomerang? No, I kept it. Okay, that's good. And I'm just going to keep selling some of the spare bananas, just because we really don't need them. Let's see, boomerang. I haven't found the black hole yet. I could actually re-roll. It's not the worst idea in the world. Well, let's buy some boomerangs. Still don't think I'm going to be using the boomerang, though. Oh, you know what? I should probably move that short bow. That boosted short bow behind the turbo buffer, just so we can get that quest done. Because we really don't need this kind of high score. I'm just going to keep boosting weapon luck, man. Okay, let's take a look. That's too many bananas. So that's the purple gem. What is this one up to? 26 damage. Oh, that's nothing. Move this here. That's marked. Broken armor is just about the same. Now let's boost this short bow as much as possible for the next couple of hits. Because, yeah, even without the boost, the bananas are still doing 30,000 damage per hit. Because this 41,000 is possible. Let's just do that for now. Okay, so I think that completed the longbow quest in one shot. So we should be okay. Right, I should have sold some bananas after that. We have, like, endless money, so it's not a problem. Okay, boatload of damage with hunting bow in a single hit. Sadly, I don't have any hunting bows. Oh, we're also done with the boomerang one, aren't we? So we can get rid of those. Okay, move that there. Because that should be fine. Oh, there's the hunting bow. Yeah, do we go for the double damage multiplier? Maybe. Refreshing the shop does get expensive. Midas Blade. I'm going to grab the blue gem. Stick it on that. I'll wait for that Midas gem for the time being. And let's sell a couple more bananas. That should be fine. Because the Midas Blade seems extremely good. I don't think that was enough damage. I think the problem is the die might be too random for my tastes. Okay. Base damage to all knives. Field strength would be interesting. I'm just going to grab strength. I should have gone for field strength. Whatever. We have a pair of blue gems. Single hit. Total damage with a short bow. We were getting there. Oh, because I didn't boost the hunting bow. Let's boost the hunting... we should be able to do this with a hunting bow. With these buffs. Do we need anything else? No. I think we're good. Oh, we got the times 0.1. Okay. Yeah, so the die is equal parts extremely good and also very much an albatross. If I find another big buffer, I might get rid of the die. But first we sell every banana. Up to a point. Because, yeah, we want to leave room for the... I don't think we got it. Yeah, I think it was only 6,000 damage. Yeah, we were just shy. Not really much I can do. And yeah, we still haven't seen the black hole yet. However, this just gives me a boost to all black holes, which we're not doing. How are we? Okay, we're almost at the end. Yeah. I don't think we need to care too much. I think I'm gonna get rid of the die. Like, it can mean mega damage. But there's just as much of a chance that it's going to do bupkis. Yep. Times 4 damage to all bananas. Okay, let's get rid of this die. I think. No, I think I might need it for this one. Yeah, Heart of the Cards. Let's see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we don't get the quest before we swap biomes. And then I just accept being the Banana Lord. Okay, we got the 9,000. Though I'm not sure if I actually get to turn in the quest, in retrospect. Well, I'm done over 1 million damage, so that's a good sign. I think quadrupling my banana damage really did the trick. Yeah, it's time. So my bananas have duplicated. We want the donut. We probably want the lucky clovers. Do we want the lucky clovers? Do we need them? I don't know, actually. On the flip side, maybe it doesn't matter. Let's grab the banana. Where's the sword? Because I feel like the Midas blade has some very interesting potential. Grab the longbow. Do we just grab another banana? I think that's the trick. Like, we have that one boomerang. Or do we still have that boomerang? I might have sold it. Yeah, I'll just snag another banana. Because, yeah, I like the idea of the die for the damage booster. It's just inconsistent. Hit the orb 5 times with the banana. Oh, and we're back here again. Well, hit it with a hunting bow, hit it 5 times with the Midas blade. 6,000 damage with a test cube. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one done. Luckily, we're not in a position where we really need to do quests at the moment. I'm just going to put the Midas blade in front. Keep the bananas in the back. How much damage did that do? Not actually that much. Oh, did it reset? Oh, it reset how much money I have. Well, luckily the bananas, oh god, I forgot the bananas self-duplicate. Even the duplicated bananas self-duplicate. That's why I have so freaking many banana duplicates. If I had a mind, it's tempting. So that means I can sell all of my bananas. Buy a pair of those, and there's our test cube. I don't necessarily know which test cube I'm going to want, though. It should be fine. How much money do I have now? 159. That should make the Midas blade considerably better. Yup. But it's still only like 400 damage. Compared to, like, the longbow does 36. And then it becomes banana time. And then nothing matters. Because, yeah, each of these bananas has a base 7% chance to duplicate itself. But I've multiplied my luck so many times that whatever that base chance is now really stinking high. To the point where we conjure infinite bananas. So I could actually do a black hole if I wanted to. But yeah, knowing my money is reset from one act to the next does mean that the Midas Blade isn't as good as I would have liked. Which is a bit of a downer, but it's fine. Kind of gives me Norp Apolog vibes. Yeah, the problem with this is we are only doing like 60 damage to it, which really isn't helping that much. Oh, because we're full up on inventory space. I was originally like, why is there an inventory limitation? How bad can it get? The answer is banana stacking. Let's grab a knife. This is technically hurting my damage rather than helping it, but whatever. That's a very wet banana sound when it hits. Okay, base damage for short bows. Field strength for... I'm not really going for field strength. I guess we'll do both base damage for short bows. Unfortunately, a lot of these are kind of eh. Yeah, power and some base strength. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Like, even if I had the 10 times damage, what we'd need is some kind of test cube that I've kept this entire time that just constantly scales its own damage. Which is to say, extremely unlikely. Let's see, anything else to do? Nope. Yeah, so I'm not even going to think about that test cube quest. The thing is, like, we only really care about banana quests, which means to some degree we want to cycle as many quests as fast as possible, which... Might want to turn these sound effects down. Nah, I'll have just turned the game down. Somebody was leaving a comment earlier being like, you know, I can never tell, you know, whenever a YouTuber complains about something being loud, it doesn't make sense to me. It's, you know, it's quiet when I'm listening to it. It's because editing is extremely nice, so whoojba. Alright, you know how I just went with the whole sell that? Just sell every banana, except for these two. It'd be pretty bad if I sold one of them. But yeah, we'll absolutely be turning certain things down so it's not nearly as loud. How much damage does that do? It's not bad. The Midas Blade is very much an okay weapon. It's just compared to turbo banana stacking. Doesn't even hold a candle. Okay. Katana. Legendary weapon. Inflicts broken armor. Is very good. I don't have enough space. Okay, so that's gonna take a while. I guess that is 71,000 damage with short bows, which is gonna be tough. Hunting bow, we're 72% done, so I don't think we need more hunting bows. Buy the katana. Buy the purple gem. Okay. Oh, that's a hunting bow. These are all hunting bows. So in that case, we should probably have this directly after the boosted longbow. Which in retrospect, what I should probably do is boost the short bow. There we go. Okay. Because we want to do a ton of total damage with short bows to get that quest done. And I think that was still only 2,000 damage, which is rough. Oh. I guess, I should probably put it at the, or I should just keep all my bananas. Base damage to all Midas Blades, or damage for each katana on the field. I'm gonna go for the base damage on all Midas Blades. Let's see, do we need any of these? Not overwhelmingly, no. Yeah, let's just leave. We don't have to sell all those bananas. Okay, cool. So the Midas Blade now does a ton of base damage. And that was 13,000 damage with a short bow. Perfect. The main logic on going for the Midas Blades is something that I can... Oh, but it doesn't get the multiplier. So it doesn't scale over that much. Yeah, maybe going for the katanas is the better idea. Okay, well, we got the hunting bow bonus. Alright, more weapons. Now we're just going to get rid of all the hunting bows. I've got a couple of short bows, but we want that. I'm going to put the katana up here. Because, yeah, I no longer have any quests that specifically incentivize using hunting bows. Good to know that price resets. Once destroyed, receive a buff between... receive between 5 and 20, and a rare buff for a random weapon. Chance to destroy itself. Sure. And we do have a black hole. I could do it. Because if we always leave it at the tail end of Banana Town, it hopefully won't eat any of my other valuable items. But even if it does, the bananas self-duplicate. So, like, the banana black hole synergy is clear. Which is a sentence I don't think has ever been said by a single human before. And I'm proud to be the first to say it. The first of probably many. Okay, let's take a look. Treasure opened up. Black hole destroyed a banana. Strength for longbow. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's take a look at this. Okay, how are we doing that short bow damage? 38% done. Not as good as I want it to be. Well, heart of the cards. Throw the damn dice in. And just hope it get... Oh, wait, no. You were going to have to get really lucky to get that short bow quest done. The black hole hitting something for 60 damage is just very silly. It's just a hard donk, and nothing more. I don't know. I don't know what my luck is at this point. So I'm gonna go for just damage multiplier for hunting bows, even if I'm not using them. Yeah, we didn't get it. Nuts. It's fine. Okay, black hole ate a banana. That's perfect. Technically, the best place for it to be would be, like, right at the end. But it's okay. The main thing with the black hole hit is it currently has no multipliers on it. We've done no quests. So while I could raise this black hole to be extremely powerful, it might be kind of late in the process. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do without the lucky clovers. I don't think we need them. We're at 4 out of 8. Grab these 2 bananas. Let's grab a third. Now that I've got the black hole potentially consuming some of my things, we should keep it around. Okay, back to the sandy dunes. Let's see. Damage with the boomerang, damage with test cube, minus blade in a single hit. That one's doable. We have the banana. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move that there. And this should be fine. Yeah, some of these just aren't doable. I really wish I could actually, like, pay money to get rid of a quest. Or if I got to choose, like when I complete a quest, it lets me choose between another one or something. I should have paid attention to what the black hole was adjacent to. Because it eats items within a 3x3 grid. Which is tricky, because it very well possibly could have eaten one of my good items. Nope. Destroyed a banana. Alright. Good. Let's exile it to the back. Or right. We need some money here. So let's not do that. I'm going to keep it here. That should be good. 170 gold. Should mean that my display gets a damage boost. Not quite enough to complete the quest. But yeah, it's a little tragic that the quests are so random that it will give you a quest for an item you don't even have. And judges it based on your current progress as opposed to capability. There's functionally no way I'm going to do that much damage with the test cube. Another black hole, but first I'm going to grab the purple gem. I don't think we need more black holes, to be honest. I think we just leave it as is. Let's hope it doesn't eat the purple gem, because that would be extremely funny. I think it might have. I didn't see the purple gem pop up, so we might have to try that a couple of times. It does very much pose the question of, do I need... Yep, it destroyed the purple gem. Okay, 10 times with a hunting bow. That's doable. Oh, don't have enough inventory space. Yeah, the problem is, the whole black hole banana synergy, like, it's clear. Total damage of the boomerang. The problem is boomerangs do have a base strength. I just don't think I can get it there. I'll snag one. Oops. One of those was not meant to be bought. Another black hole. I kind of wish I could actually banish certain things and say, no, I really don't want these. Because if I could banish blue gems and sharp bows, and that would banish both the item itself and the quest related to it, that actually would be extremely lovely. Make it rare, make it expensive, make it hard to obtain or something, I don't care. But it'd be very nice if you could slowly curate the pool so it's eventually just like maximum banana. Which, yes, I know, that sounds just a little but it's what I crave. Even though it's just an uncommon upgrade, I think we want field strength for bananas. Because I don't think we actually have much for base damage on bananas. Okay, 50% done with that. 0% done on the boomerang, which is rough. Yeah, despite the fact that I supposedly have increased my chances of getting, like, rare and legendary items, it's, still extremely low. It also feels like the pools are a little small. That there's only so many available items in the game, which is fine. Let's grab another hunting bow. And a boomerang. Do you reroll again? Nah, let's wait. But, like, I like the different weapons, I like the different items, but it's very difficult to actually pursue a build here, because I think for the most part well, it's totally random, but we have stuff like short bows and knives and whatnot clogging the pool, and there's no way to get them out of there, so, like, the quests are going to be about test cubes and knives and short bows, and oh, there's one for the katanas, yay, but rare. 15 times with black hole. Problem is, I only have one black hole and it only hits once. And they're not common enough that I'm going to get more. Okay. Oop. Put that there. Oh, did the black hole eat my Sword of Midas? I don't even understand how that's possible. Oh, it destroyed my katana. But it's supposed to... Every attack destroy a random item in a 3x3 grid. I was assuming the 3x3 was like around it, hence why I'm exiling it to this corner. So I'm not actually sure how that hit. It'd be nice if it actually showed you its kind of like threat radius. Like, it will destroy something within this zone. Luckily, the only thing that matters is my bananas, and we've been stacking them like crazy. There's a very real possibility at this point I just throw up my hands and say, never mind, it's just... We're eschewing everything else. It is now, yeah, total damage with the boomerang. What do we have? Roll down. Yeah, black gem. I'm gonna put the red gem on the boomerang. There's other things like a purple gem I could maybe combo, but eh. Stick this over here where it's least likely to do damage. And we don't need to sell more bananas. I could, but I don't think I care. I like where this is going. I like a lot of its ideas. I think the biggest problems is... I think it needs a little bit more weird, unique abilities to add to the mix. More random gems. I also will say, I wish instead of... I wish there were more unit families. Like, this actually followed a little bit more auto-battler. Oh, that's it. If this followed a little bit more auto-battler logic, I think that would make things feel a lot better to me. Black hole destroyed boomerang. Not the good one, but screw it. I'm getting rid of the black hole. It's just not worth it. It's just not. It doesn't do what it's supposed to. So it's not worth it. Banana stacking is worth it. Okay. I wish instead of bananas, for example, there was a whole fruit class and a fruit tag. And whatever that fruit tag is or does, all the fruit maybe have special abilities that like ping off of each other and have special abilities associated with them. No, they're donut. Do I just give up the ghost? Yeah, I'm giving up the ghost. Get out of here. Who cares about anything anymore? Donuts. We've broken my line. It doesn't matter. Double donut into banana and hella banana stack. What are you gonna do? Stop me? I'm gonna eat these donuts and hit the rock for hundreds of thousands of damage per banana. Yeah, we're good. Okay. But yeah, if there was like a little bit more group synergies between things. So, you know, obviously you have synergies between short bows, hunting bows, long bows, but instead of that, just make it all bows. And so instead of like, you know, do X damage with a short bow, it's just do X damage with bows. And then you get a choice of maybe like a couple of perks. So you can kind of choose how the build goes from there. And then maybe you also get like gems that add different features, like you can turn something into a fruit, even if it doesn't make sense. Or maybe stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's just one of those where I can't imagine doing any other build than this right now. And I know that shows like a little bit of a lack of creativity on my part, but there just aren't enough options at the moment to really make that worth it. You know, there's only so many buffs available here, and the bananas have like a very clear growing synergy of they infinitely duplicate themselves, and then I've gotten enough quest rewards related to bananas, quest rewards and, you know, randomized perks to boost their damage multiplier that much higher. And you know, the game's gonna constantly tell me like, oh, you know, pick some stuff. Or, you know, here's some quests. Let's see. Pick some quests. Which do you want? The short bow, the knife, the katana? Or, well, it doesn't even let me pick. You know, here's a quest for short bows. I don't care. I'm a banana man. You know, longbows, don't care, I'm a banana man. And so I was kind of in this situation where I was doing quests mostly for the sake of... Wait, I thought we just did dunes. Oh well. Hit the orb X number of times. I guess we can go for the hunting bow one at the very least. Target damage is 128,000. So that is actually going to be a... Never mind, it's not a problem in the slightest. So some of these quests I do purely on a perfunctory, entirely to clear them out in case I get another banana quest, and that's it. And that's fine, but it's not very exciting, and I wish there was a little bit more, like, reason for me to keep weapons around, but because I have to get rid of them, it's a little tougher. Base damage all bananas, oh no. But some of these quests, like 66,000 damage with a test cube in a single hit, I can't do that, and so I'm just sitting there being like, oh well, you know, it would have been nice to complete some of these quests, but it literally will never happen, so it's not even worth trying. So I just let them sit there. Let's see. Yeah, 30 damage, or 30,000 damage with a Midas Blade in a single hit would be nice, but I just got rid of my Midas Blades. So that's not really happening. Well, there's enough hunting bows that should let me get that quest done. And it's fine, like, I don't expect too much out of this. It's very much just like a quick little fun incremental thing. But I think it needs a tremendous more width than it already has, and more control. Otherwise, you're just going to gravitate towards, here's the one weapon I've super boosted this entire run, and it's general family, and I'm going to ignore everything else. And I'm not sure if that's really going to stay long-term compelling, in my opinion. I think it's still fine. I've really enjoyed this hour, and maybe the non-demo version of this has just so much more stuff. The main fear is just that the game very much encourages you to stick to largely one weapon type. You know, the longbows, yes, marked doubles damage for the next bow hit. I like that. But at that point, you might as well just stack longbows and only build 4 longbows. And I will say, like, the longbows are very strong. And if I wasn't going for banana stacking, having a highly curated collection of longbows, doing 10 times damage every hit, and then doubling that further with marked, actually probably would be very good. The main problem is just I'd have to rebuild a considerable portion of that every single time I loop. And luckily you get to keep more and more with every run, so what you want to do is just every single biome you add one more hyper boosted longbow to the mix, and then you're good. But I want to be able to combo more things together just because. Double damage for all bananas. Doesn't even matter if it's green. We're the banana man. Base strength for hunting bows, and then the rest of these are eh. Like, maybe I could do maybe I could do a Sword of Midas at this point, but I don't have one. And despite the fact that I've really boosted my rarities, I might roll down and never see a Sword of Midas. The other one is stuff like the knife. I love the idea of the knife, but I wish its damage, the bleed damage, was boosted as well. Stuff like status effects would be extremely cool, but without any like functional way to improve those, there's no incentive for me to go for status effects at all, which kind of sucks. Similarly, I love the idea of the treasure chest. I think that's a really cool thing, and it'd be really fun if I could do more with treasure chests. But as it stands, I can't. You know, I mostly just have to find a random treasure chest and hope it gives me something good. I think I know what it is. I really like where this is going, but I wish it had that, like, synergistic level of Billionaire. If you saw me play that game... Well, I did say I wanted treasure chests. If you saw me play that game, Billionaire had a ton of really fun synergies, kind of operated under auto-battler levels, where you had very specific, like, type tags that would synergize with each other. I remember stacking a billion grapes around, but I know you could also, like, mix in tractors that would turn them into seeds. And let's see. Stuff like that. Not to say that... Okay, that's 40,000 damage. That might be enough. We might just need more money. But stuff like that I think would really elevate this game as an experience. Just having things that work together based on adjacency effects, not just, oh, you've completed the quest for this. Speaking of completing the quest, hit the orb 10 times with a short bow. That might actually be doable. I'm going to keep the Sword of Midas around, seeing as we... I don't know, I like it. Alright, I'm going to need a handful of short bows. I also really wish there were more ways that you could, like, modify things. Like, make it so different abilities hit extra times. Like, if you could almost fuse a boomerang with something else to increase its number of attacks. Okay, that should be enough short bow hits. And yeah, still not doing that test cube. Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways that this could be improved. I think it's fine as it is right now. And I can very much see a bunch of YouTubers being like, I did 1,000,000 damage with a single banana. And, like, I think that's probably going to be where this comfortably sits. But I'd love to see it go that much deeper and that much more, like, extensive. Base damage for test cubes. Sure. It's too late to go for any kind of test cube stacking. Buy another donut. We'll have the short bow stacking done momentarily. Let's move this up here, move this over here. Has enough bananas. Yeah, so that does 28,000 damage on its own, which is nothing. It is weak in comparison to the turbo banana. Alright, well, with all of that said, I think this is a good stopping point. I don't think there's an end. I think you just keep going, which is charming, but also, 320,000 damage with a hammer in a single hit. Yeah, like, some of these just aren't feasible, so it's not even worth thinking about them. So instead, it is just banana time. But yeah, so the Combolite demo is available now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's a genuinely interesting game. Very much follows in the footsteps of a lot of other incremental games. It needs more time in the oven, and it definitely needs more width, but if you want like a fun diversion for an hour, as you try and make the most busted weapon possible, it's worth looking into. And I'm very much looking forward to when this comes out, and hopefully it has like a lot more stuff to buy and play around with. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. God, that's satisfying. Why is that doing even more damage? Oh, because each donut counts as a further... The donut is exponential. Each donut does not get wrapped down into a single multiplier. It multiplies one after the next. So you could have 10 donuts and 1 banana. Oh no. That's obscene. I like that. Anyway. Yeah, I guess with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.